Hello, my name's Terry Calaway, and thank you to the team at Florida State College at Jacksonville for the opportunity to get together, for you to review my resume, and also for taking the time to review this video. I look forward to having the chance to meet with you personally to talk a little bit about my credentials, my experience, and how we might work together to create the great college in Jacksonville that you deserve. I know that through 36 years of higher education experience as a faculty member, a director, a dean, a chief academic officer, and eventually the president and CEO of two multi-campus districts, that we can work together and we can bring my experience and your experiences together to create this great institution that our community deserves. I think as you look at my experience, you'll see I have a great passion for higher education and for the success of the students who we work with. I look forward to seeing you soon in Jacksonville, and thank you again for taking the opportunity to review my credentials.
Question number 1. The Florida State College system is an open access system of higher education. Provide examples from your experience that will help us understand what that means to you.
The first experience I would share with you related to that question is around my own experience as a student at a community college. I was a student who was underprepared, who came to the community college without really a direction or a vision of where I wanted to be or where I wanted to go. So I came to our local community college. I met some great faculty members. I got great support services from the people that I had the opportunity to work with. And I think in many ways that's what has created this very deep passion that I have for student success and accomplishment. I believe that also it's important for you to understand what my educational philosophy is. My educational philosophy is very simple. It really is that students have the ability to perform and be successful if we take the barriers away that may be causing them to be challenged in their educational experience. And so as I would be working as a part of the team at Jacksonville, what you would find that I would be very passionate about and very engaged with is the ways that we might take away the barriers that students face when they come to our colleges. One such barrier might be the high cost of tuition and textbooks. I think there are great opportunities for us to maintain costs or even in many ways reduce costs for students. At Johnson County Community College, we put in a textbook rental program that became a huge cost savings for our students and took away that barrier of cost when they looked at their school tuition costs and their student expense. I think also we have to look at the opportunities and ways that we can better serve underprepared or underserved students. I believe that there should be a zero disparity challenge that we put forth to ourselves as community college and higher education professionals. We need to accept the fact that every student has the opportunity to learn, and it doesn't matter whether a student comes from a minority group or from a high school experience where they don't have the abilities to perform at the college level today. We can help those students through some of the safety nets that we might be able to provide, be successful in our classrooms, and eventually walk across the stage at graduation. I feel very, very certain that we can work collaboratively together to make sure that this opportunity and open access is a reality at your institution.
Question number 2. Considering your leadership style, how would you affect changes and improvements here at Florida State Community College of Jacksonville?
I believe that if you talk to the folks that I've worked with over the course of my 36 years in higher education, they would say to you that my leadership style is one of being very open, very communicative, very, very transparent, and maybe most importantly, principled. I work very hard at making sure that I gather good information before I make decisions and involve all constituency groups that should be part of the conversation. I think if you had conversations with our faculty that I've worked with over the years, you would hear them say that we talked regularly about issues that face the institution and solutions that we could find together to help students learn and be successful. I think also it's important for us to accept the importance of building good, strong equity and inclusion programs. At Johnson County Community College, we established an Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion that really helped our students be successful and our employees be successful wherever they came from, whatever their interests or challenges might be, whatever their abilities or disabilities were. And I think that you would find my leadership style is one that's principled around treating people the way they want to be treated and the way I would hope that people would treat me. And so I look forward in working with you and hopefully creating that kind of same environment in Jacksonville. One of the things that I would also say is really important from a leadership perspective that you would need to know about me is I regularly take the time to stand, turn around, and look back to see if anyone's following. If followership isn't occurring at your institution, then leadership probably isn't happening either. And I know one of the things that I've worked hard on is recognizing the important dynamic of everyone working collaboratively in a team. And I think followership and leadership go hand in hand.
Question number 3. Our college serves multiple communities in the 2 counties that comprise our service area. Given this context, describe your experience in building coalitions, partnerships, and relationships among education, business, and political interest.
In nearly every job I've had, whether it's as a faculty member, as a dean, as an associate VP of workforce and economic development, or as a president, nearly every position I've had, there's been the challenge of building coalitions, partnerships, and relationships. I think it's really important for us to recognize the importance of how, as a community-supported entity and a taxpayer-supported entity, we get our finger on the pulse of what's of interest to our internal constituencies and our external constituencies, and then carry those bits of information forward into how we do the work that we do around building partnerships and relationships. Here in Kansas City, one of the things that I did and one of the experiences that I've had, I was asked, because of the role that I've played at our college, to serve as the chair of a regional 17-county higher education task force, designed to work collaboratively with our K-12 partners in a seamless way, and then also with our higher education and business partners to build a systemic approach to how we prepare individuals for the workforce. Our colleges work collaboratively, and the challenge that I brought forward was bringing together all of the public and private 2-year, 4-year, and all of our business partners to work collaboratively on finding ways that we could build a strong workforce and economic development system. I believe those two issues go hand in hand, and I think that the leadership that I provided came as a result of building that good, strong partnership and also, in many ways, reputation in the community.
So the final question. Describe the real-life experiences in your career to date that best exemplify the most valuable assets you would bring to Florida State College at Jacksonville.
I've served at 2 colleges as the president and CEO, Central Arizona College in between Phoenix and Tucson, and then here at Johnson County Community College, a League for Innovation board school here in the greater Kansas City area. In both of the instances when I took over the president's role, I moved into a situation where there had been some challenges with the previous administration. In one case, the president was asked to leave, and in another case, the president was terminated. In both of those institutions, in both of those instances, the thing that I found out very quickly was that there was a deep challenge of trust inside and outside the institution, and it was my job to build that level of trust back into the community. Part of what I think I can bring, and maybe the experience that I would bring that would be one of the most valuable assets, is this experience of having worked inside and outside the institution to rebuild the trust that people need to have in our publicly supported higher education institutions. I have great experience in doing that, and here in Johnson County, the results of the good work that we've done over the last 5 or 6 years came we found through a community survey where all of the colleges in the region, our county and local city governments, were all evaluated by our local community. Johnson County Community College came out at the top of the heap, the top of the survey, with a 94% excellent rating by our community members. We went from a place where the community did not have the trust and support in us, and our local and internal folks did not really have the trust in our institution, to the place where we were the most trusted institution within Johnson County. A second effort that I think I would share or experience is as serving as a board president or the board chair and a member of the board for the League for Innovation. Our college is one of the charter institutions serving with the League for Innovation, an organization that is deeply founded and deeply valuing of innovation and discovery. And quite honestly, as you all know, education is really about innovation and discovery. And I think the experiences that I've gained through this work with the League and also with our colleges and the various colleges all throughout the country who are members of the League, over 800 colleges throughout our country are members of the League for Innovation. The valuing that we all have for innovation and discovery is something that I would love to bring and continue to enhance. I know the great work that you're doing at Jacksonville, and I would like to work with you to continue to enhance this huge valuing and this huge work that we can do around innovation and discovery. It's a great way for us to build the strengths for our college, and it's a great way for us to build relationships and valuing within our local community. Thank you so very much for allowing me to be a part of this video process and for considering me as your next president. I think as you look at my resume and as you take a look at some of the experiences I've had, you'll find that 36 years of experience as a higher education professional, from a faculty member to a dean, academic officer, president, allow me to be ready for the position that you have available. I think that we would work great together. I think that as you start to talk to folks who know me, you will find that I'm one of the most principled, one of the most innovative, and I think we will have a great time working collaboratively in Jacksonville. So thank you so very much. Good luck in your search.